In this episode, when to launch your Google Ads campaigns for your dog training business if you want to avoid a major headache. Stick with me. We've done quite a bit of testing on this. As many of you know, I run Google Ads campaigns for dog training business owners as well as dog daycare and boarding kennels. And consistently, what we found is that if you start a new campaign during the weekend, you're going to probably have a higher likelihood of running into problems with Google's system, their software, than you will if you wait till Monday or someday during the week, barring Friday afternoon, to start your campaigns. If you're running your own campaigns or you're getting ready to run your own campaigns, this is important. And I'm going to show you why. This is pretty amazing. You know, if you're trying to run your own Google Ads campaigns, if you go into your account and in the upper right-hand corner, there'll be a menu that'll drop down and it'll show you how to access or get in touch with Google's tech support, their customer service. And you'll see a phone number, and you also see that the hours of their customer service that these people are available is between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only Monday through Friday. So you may be spending tens of thousands of dollars. You're a dog trainer, you're probably not spending that much, but we are as an agency, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and there's nobody available to deal with issues over the weekend. So what happens is if you turn on a new campaign, I'm not talking about a campaign that's already been running, but if you set up your Google Ads campaign and you turn it on, usually you will get an automatic approval. However, they have a randomized feature where every now and then they will require a manual approval, which means that not the customer service people that you could talk to during the week can approve it, but it needs to be escalated to somebody above them. And what happens is everybody is not working on the weekend. So if you turn your ad on during the week, if you turn your ad campaigns on and it's a new campaign during the weekend, and it triggers that manual approval, which again is completely random. It's very much like an IRS, a randomized IRS audit. It just, who knows when it happens. But what happens is um, it'll be put into a pile, and then when those higher ups, the people above the morons answering the phone, which by the way, they've outsourced all their tech support to $2 an hour employees in India, no kidding. And these people they can't help you. So if you call them like on Monday morning and say, why hasn't it been approved? They're going to waste a whole bunch of your time. And ultimately it's going to be escalated anyways. And then that gets put into a pile that these guys have to work through, a pile that's accumulated throughout the entire weekend. And so it can take them sometimes a few hours, sometimes a few days. We've had certain circumstances where it's gone on for like 2 weeks before they resolved our tech support issues. And the low level people answering the phone are really just glorified secretaries, more or less. They have no authority to do anything. So if you happen to fall prey to one of those manual reviews, if you've turned your account on during the week, it's probably going to get resolved pretty quick. If you turn it on over the weekend, it's going to be put into that stack of that pile that they have to work through. And when they get in Monday morning, they got to work through that pile. And who knows how long it's going to take before they resolve your issue. What we found is that sometimes it'll get resolved within a couple hours, sometimes in a couple of days. And basically, I'll give it 36 to 48 hours for them to resolve it. And if it doesn't get resolved, then we'll completely delete the campaign, rebuild it, set up a new campaign, rebuild it, or a new account rather. Set up a new account, rebuild the campaigns, and then resubmit it for approval during the week, during one of those weekdays. And then typically it'll get auto approved because remember the manual approval is kind of randomized, and then you're good to go. So that may be something that you may have to do if you get stuck in that tech support holding pattern that takes like a couple of weeks. Hopefully it doesn't, God forbid. But anyways, that's my tip. So our company policy from now on, when we finish building new campaigns for our clients, for dog training business owners like you and dog daycare companies and boarding kennel companies, when we finish building out the campaigns, if we happen to finish the build out during the weekend, we're going to wait until probably Monday afternoon, if not Tuesday morning, before we turn it on. Because if it does trigger that manual approval, we want it to get approved really fast. We don't want to have to mess around with them. As you can probably tell, me and my assistant, we've been on the phone with Google like 3-4 times today already, and these people are completely useless. So hopefully this helps. And listen, if you don't want to deal with it, That's why I'm here. We run Google ad campaigns for dog training business owners, just like you guys, like I said, as well as dog daycare and boarding kennels as well. We're getting amazing results. And if you'd like to learn more about what we're doing to help you get from where you are now to where you really want to be by taking advantage of the desperate dog owners who are looking for the type of service that you're offering with Google Ads, it's a complete done for you solution. Check out dogtrainertoolbox.com. In the upper left hand corner, you'll see a box that says Expert Google AdWords Management for Dog Trainers Only. If you click on that box, read through that page, and if it makes sense, there's a link at the bottom to my calendar app. You can book a free 30-minute conversation with me so that we can find out if what we're doing with Google Ads would be a good fit for helping you grow your dog training business. I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com, as well as the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. Hope to see you in there. Have a great day, guys.